the look of defeat. Heading south, back to Redwood City. It's been pretty windy today, and we had 2 articles of equipment go overboard, one of which was retrieved. And we sailed for about 2 hours and made 0 westward progress towards the bridge. So we opted to return to the marina and try again tomorrow morning. It's 4 o'clock. I'm a little bit disappointed. I think it's going to have an impact on our trip overall. But what can we do? Partly, this is a boat problem too, because we can't actually motor up there right now because our engine overheats after about an hour, which is not a big deal, but it means that we can't just motor all the way up there right now. It's pretty wavy, so it'd be a very uncomfortable ride. And Megan went down below to pee earlier, and ever since then, she's kind of looked like she's about to barf. So even though she says she's feeling okay, I have a feeling she's not feeling all that great. Megan's not feeling so good.
We didn't make it.
Feeling better?
16 cigarettes, don't know where you're headed.
I'm eating candy. Yeah.
Working for your bread, trying to make your family
Just
proud.
5 minutes are rough.
Don't know
Well,
what you're saying.
more than 5 minutes, but 5 minutes are really rough.
Puffing on that ganja cloud.
We're good.
Wake up, darling, on the way up.
Dinner night 1. Not very good, especially for what we went through today. We had brats that were not very good. And then we have instant mashed potatoes that looked really good in the store. And I actually think they're okay, but John doesn't like them.
You're a little dry.
So, we're gonna sleep, watch a movie, and then sleep. And then try again in the morning. Bright and early, so we catch the tide.
Roll another one. Wake up, darling, on our way up to the sun. Sitting by the trees. Let's roll another one. La 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 la. Oh la 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 la. Wake up. Oh darling, darling, darling. Oh la 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 la. Oh la 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 la. Wake up. Oh darling, darling, darling. In the daydream, washing all the way to my home. What is space and time? This is so much unknown, so I live.
We're officially further than we've ever sailed before. Yay!
You need motor.
Right, we're currently on the motor because there's no wind and we didn't make it successful yesterday, so we're just trying to make miles up today, but we have never been this far. That's the bridge behind us.
San Mateo Bridge.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a little foggy up ahead, but that's okay. It's 9:45. We left at 8:15, and so we've been going for about an hour and a half. And I think we can see Coyote Point up ahead.
We can.
We're not totally sure which one it is. I think it's Coyote Point.
Yeah.
And we're debating whether or not we continue to Brisbane or not.
We're going to Brisbane.
It's probably going to be the plan.
Yeah.
We do need to call them and see if we have a place to stay there.
Yeah, sure. that is?
Yeah. Looks like as big as Treasure Island.
Yep.
I think they anchored kind of just in the middle right now. What's your status, Megan?
Hanging out on the side of Wind Hunter. My percentage is 100%.
That's good.
Yeah.
Fully charged.
Fully charged, yeah. Just had a snack. Warm. 5-star view.
There's San Francisco in the distance.
Yeah.
Heading straight into Brisbane. All right, we are coming into Brisbane Marina. There's not much wind actually. It's possible might be a calm afternoon, but we decided to stay here, which I think is good. And yeah, coming into a new marina for the first time, it's kind of exciting.
Is it deep enough?
It's 12 feet at the dock, which may be pretty close to shallow. Let's see.
So here we are in another area of the marina because we were getting completely thrown around like a rag doll. So we commandeered this spot and hopefully nobody will come and get it. But here we are for the night.
Well, here's to a successful first marina crossing.
Yes.
It's hot.
Yeah. We lost nothing overboard today.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday the tally was 3. Yeah, today 0. Good job.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. Saw jellyfish in the water.
In the wild,
In the wild.
out of the marina.
And seal. A lot of kamikaze birds.
Pelicans and stuff. There weren't that many boats out this morning, but it was good. We motored up to the bridge and it took about an hour, which was like record time for us. And the engine didn't overheat, which was
That's
very
great.
nice for me. Actually, I think the engine not overheating means that the trip can continue, because otherwise I think the trip was
So well.
on
Yeah.
on the rocks. So
We checked into Brisbane, bought some more ice, went for a walk, came back, and a micro hurricane started, and it was
Yeah.
blowing the mast and waves
we were
splashing on the dock.
on dock 1 of Brisbane, and there's a seawall that comes in, and the wind was coming down and blowing waves into the seawall, and then they were bouncing off the seawall right into our boat. And it was actually pretty
Yeah.
rough in the slip.
Yeah, we decided not even to eat dinner in the boat because I probably would have gotten sick again.
Well, you took a shower first,
Oh yeah.
and it was really cold too, and I
Yeah.
was worried we were both going to be cold after the shower. So we decided to go into town. We went to Brisbane, and
And the only place open was a pizza place, so we got pizza.
And now we're back, and we moved slips, so now we're
Yeah, we commandeered a side slot.
a few docks in at a side tie, and
Yeah.
I think it was a good move. It's still windy,
Yeah.
but I think it was a good move. It would have been a long night.
And John missed 2 concrete or cement pillars by like an inch.
Yeah.
Like an inch. I was just waiting for that sound, like,
When we were leaving, you mean?
yeah, but it never happened.
Yeah.
That was good. Life jackets were on just in case. Yeah.
So here we are,
Yeah.
night number 2.
Mhm.
We have tea, and we're gonna watch a movie.
Yep.
Tomorrow the plan is to leave early and motor up to Angel Island. Hopefully get there early and figure out the mooring situation, which I'm a little apprehensive about, but I think we'll do good on. And
Yeah.
then
And
spend the day on Angel
yeah,
Island.
paddle to shore on the Wonkatania too.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Now somebody has to get up.
with a smile, living in the sun, sipping on the fresh port wake up, darling, on the way up to the sun, sitting by the trees. Let's roll another one. Wake up, darling, on the way up to the sun, sitting by the trees. Let's roll another one. La 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 la, oh la 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 la. Wake up, darling, darling, darling.
Hey, what about Bob?
I'm a sailor! I'm sailing!
Darling, 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 oh you wanna be, oh you wanna see the sunshine go and glow. Yeah, you wanna see, oh you wanna see the sunshine go and glow. Oh la 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 la, oh la 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 la, we go. Oh darling, 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 oh la 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 la, oh la 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 la, we go. Oh darling, 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 oh la 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 la, oh la 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 la, we go. Oh darling, 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 oh la 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 la, oh la 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 la.
We're here! And we didn't take a ferry. And we came by our own boat. She did good. And we're gonna be camping right there. And we're gonna take the Wonkatania and hook up the mooring balls. We're gonna get coffee from the cafe.
Oh, my crotch hole almost just deployed my life jacket.
She lives in the bar, they don't know her name. Down, down below, we're all the same. Love, love ourselves, we don't know how to ourselves. When we fall straight down the way, my mother won't be. My mother won't be. Oh no, no.
We did it!
Because I was yelling at you to spirit.
the inaugural ocean voyage of the Wonkatania. Not going super smoothly right now. Are you trying to scoot it back?
On a little hike up to the top. Our boat's down there. Home sweet home. The Wind Hunter.
Good morning.
Good morning. Ayala Cove, Angel Island still. We just woke up. And it was almost a bad night because before going to bed I was not feeling well, and so John was worried and he was packing our bags to paddle to shore in our inflatable raft as tent and put our sleeping bags in it. But thankfully it went okay and we slept through the night, nobody got sick, and then we paddled to shore. You could see the Wonkatania across the bay and we had coffee. And here we are.
Tonight, right now it's like 9 o'clock, and I think it's a little late to hightail it home. And we still have time on our trip, so we just booked a spot in South Beach Harbor, and we're going to stay there overnight tonight, and probably go into the city this afternoon and have some fun, and hopefully get some healthier food than we've been eating recently, Doritos and clam chowder and stuff. And we should have a nice sail over there. Should take, I don't know, maybe like 2 hours. And we'll get to see Alcatraz and go around the other side of the island and see the Golden Gate Bridge. So, and sail right in front of the city.
fortune. Good one. Beautiful picture. Happy sailing.
Fortune cookie. Where's my lucky numbers?
Oh, I forgot.
It's the last night of the trip. Here we are in South Beach Harbor.
Yes.
We just had some Chinese food.
Mm-hmm. It's delicious.
We got some fortune cookies.
With homemade fortunes in them.
Homemade fortunes.
Mm-hmm.
We have our end of trip beverages. Tallboy PBR. Reduced fat milk.
2%.
Both from Safeway. Well, are you a seafaring woman?
I think 4 days is my max. I guess it'll be 5 days is my max. But this has been really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a unique trip.
Yeah. And we were in the big blue ocean with the swells.
Yeah, real oceans.
And we saw a dolphin.
Yeah.
A gray one, not a pink one. Yeah, it was nice.
Well, it's the end of our trip. I was looking forward to this trip for a long time. And it was kind of different than I was expecting.
Better or worse?
It's not, I think the idea of it is very romantic, and the reality of it, if you're not actually a good sailor, can be a little stressful. But it was good. I'm really glad that we went. Today when we left Angel Island, I was very nervous to sail because we went around the corner, like towards the Golden Gate Bridge from the cove that we stayed in last night, and I was just really unsure how windy it was going to be. So we motored for a little ways until we got out from the wind shadow of the island, and then we put the sails up, and it ended up being a blast. I'm really glad we did, but I was really nervous because there was a strong current going out underneath the bridge while we were out there, and there's a lot of traffic in the bay. So
It was great.
yeah, it was good. I'm glad we put the sails up and sailed over. So we sailed for a few hours along the city front and then came into the marina.
And tomorrow?
And tomorrow the current is going to take us home. I think it's with us from 3 a.m. or so until about 11 a.m. So we're going to leave at 6 and try to just hightail it home and have a relaxing afternoon in Sunnyvale.
All right.
Probably get a Phil's.